So I am doing a study, 21 days, revive us again. And so it's a study just talking about just revival, ridding away the dry bones and the dry places in our lives, and that God can come in and replace those with his bountiful presence and spirit and redemption and healing. And so today it talked about Luke 18 where the blind man comes to Jesus and says, David, son of God, like help me. And he says, what Jesus says, what do you want from me? And he says, I want to see. And he says, with your faith you are healed, you can see. And I think that that's such a prayer that, beyond the physical condition of us being blind, I think that there's so many blind spots and areas that we all individually have in our lives. And so I encourage you today, to ask God, to pray to God for those areas in your life, whatever dry bones you may have that need reviving, when it comes to the blind spots of not recognizing anxiety or anger or frustration or selfishness, whatever it may be, for your personal life, that you pray to God, you seek that out, that He reveals that to you, and that you can rely on others and rely on Jesus to hold you accountable in healing from those things. I went to church last night and got prayed over, and for my marriage, and so I think that this was just a really powerful lesson to hear today, because there are dry bones and dry spots that we're trying to point out to each other, but instead of taking them with grace, there's walls being built up and bitterness being built up because of the selfishness that we have. Which can be unintentional, but so for me, just finding intention in what God truly has for my life, for my marriage, for my family, for a ministry of helping other people find Jesus. I just pray that over you today, that He will reveal those areas in your life, as well.